Hi, everything's fine, nothing is broken. I would hope so. Oh. Good stuff. We're a little frazzled, if you couldn't tell. But it's okay, we're gonna have fun. Space Cow's gonna do great. Yep, this is a very hard game. Yep. It's very, very seal-like.
Hey, Space Cow, your mic is not going through on stream.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Is it good now?
Okay, now I'm talking. Yes. All right, I'm here. I can
Yay!
see the levels.
Hey!
Yay! Oh,
Hey.
they just heard me rambling to nobody.
No, it's great. It's great.
God, oh yeah. Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome to this video game. It's a video game that exists.
It's a real
Space
video
Cow is
game.
here. I'm also
I'm here. My audio is I can be heard now. I exist.
Everything is fine. Nothing is ruined. This is a character. We're about to beat him up.
Yeah, this is Bernardo. He's the only
What's
boss
his name?
He's Bernardo. I
Gotcha.
think the manual refers to him alternately as Bernardo and Bernardo the Blackhearted. I think I'm about to... No, I thought I was going to get known there.
This game is very hard, so
Well, these
be
first
impressed,
couple levels
frankly.
are... These first couple levels are fine, although, as I said, I'm about to...
I don't know
about that.
Okay.
I had trouble. So like every single button is jump, but at the same time you have a kick that is also on all of the same buttons, and I found it kind of awkward.
Oh, yeah.
I
You're
would
referring
often
to...
kick at the wrong times.
Yeah, you're referring to one of Havoc's super stunts, the flipper flip, where you push the jump button
Is
and
that
then...
the canon name?
That's what it's called.
Really?
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
The flipper. Oh, that's so good. Actually, I love that. Like
Havoc has
unironically.
three
I love
super...
the feet with. I love the mice with the giant feet.
Yeah, and the leader hose, and that
forgot
mouse,
about
that other
them.
mouse I just took out as a giant hand, like that, you know, like Everlong. Do you remember? Do you remember that music video from the Foo Fighters? Anyway, yeah. So Havoc has this. That's the flipper flip. That's the only way you can damage bosses. Later on in the run, we will see the slippery slide away roll. And multiple times we've seen Havoc's third super stunt, which is called jumping.
Wow, impressive.
That's these are the
To be
three.
honest,
These are the three super stunts that that the manual talks about. Along with
to be honest, if I saw a seal do a jump, I would actually be impressed.
yeah,
Like, whoa, that's sick.
I mean, yeah, especially since a seal is sort of an amorphous blob creature.
I love seals so much; they're so cute.
Yeah.
Just like this being very, very seal-like, very cute.
Yeah, very round.
Wow. Absolutely perfect for this marathon because he looks like someone's first Sonic OC.
Yeah, this game feels a lot like Sonic.
Everyone getting into this, everyone getting into the furry fandom immediately was like, "I'll make this character," and they made Havoc. Well, actually, I feel like he's a little more complex. He's their second. He's the second OC.
Yeah, he's not a patron hedgehog.
Yeah, he's not a hedgehog or a fox, which means he's the second OC.
Anyway, here's our second boss, who doesn't have a name in the manual, so I just call him Bazooka Joe. He's a big fan of bubblegum for some reason.
I had so much trouble with this guy.
Yeah, so one of the things, you have to hit him in the head. If you hit him anywhere in his rock-hard abs, it does no damage. and he's got a couple phase transitions that we're kind of skipping through. When he jumps in the air, he will land wherever Havoc is, and so we minimize how much airtime he has by just running directly under where he jumped up from. Anyway, here's Burning Hamlet 1. This fireball that chases us, it constantly rubber bands to our position. If it touches us, we instantly die. I do like that all the levels in this are very lovingly crafted. Unlike there's things that could be said about the pacing of the game, but all the designs, all the parallax, all the HVC, I don't know, whatever this wavy thing in the background is, that's like a thing that had to be done in real time, along with the electron beams, from what I understand. Like that effect is really hard to do on a 16-bit console.
Especially the Genesis. This game actually is impressive in several ways. It's kind of a more obscure one, but and also quite hard.
Oops.
But it is very good. You haven't mentioned, I don't think, where you discovered this game from.
No, yeah, there was I originally found this out from a blind race hosted by Smite, that he did against Author Blues and Ty Tuesday. That blind race, they got through the first many levels of this game in 2 hours, and then I think Author Blues tapped out at the second to last level, and then Ty Tuesday tapped out at the last level, and Smite finally finished this game at about the 10-hour mark, I want to say.
Which is relatively fast, actually.
Relatively fast. Also, one thing to note, I am running this game, so I indicate that I'm running this game on normal difficulty. That is because on easy mode, when I hit this goal ring, that's when the game ends. Yep. So on normal, you have to play on normal difficulty to experience Burning Hamlet 2 and beyond.
That's how I can say I beat this game, even though I clearly didn't. I only beat it on normal difficulty.
You know what?
That
you saw an end screen. You beat the game. That's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly how I view it.
Oops.
Whoopsies.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined.
It's okay. It wasn't. Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined. It's okay. We just started this level.
Anyway, that tech right there. So it turns out when you hit these fireballs with the little water point, there is a brief point where they have collision only with the other fireballs, and they have no active hurt boxes. So you can run through the dying fireball underneath the other fireballs, which is a thing I learned specifically from the TAS created by Philip PTR, which is it's really amazing TAS. It finishes this. There's a lot of things I have learned from that TAS. A lot of things that are definitely not human viable, but it was my kind of my routing Bible for this game. I definitely recommend you look it up. It's still on YouTube. It's, I think, like 10 years old at this point. And yeah, it was... When I found that, I wanted to see on SRC if anybody was running this game at that time. Nobody was running this, and then I came back a couple years later, and several people were running this. Again, only on easy, because that's a much easier route to learn, and also the game ends much sooner. But you don't get this good soundtrack. You don't get to see this this next boss coming up.
I think I've seen this boss maybe a couple times in my life.
So this is the, I'm calling this boss the Ground Dragon, which, interesting to note, a thing I learned about in the kanji for mole in Japanese is a combination of the kanji for ground and dragon, which is why I believe moles are constantly associated with fire. Anybody that knows something more about Japanese culture, please feel free to correct me. I don't know. That's my best guess. But this
Interesting,
boss...
though.
This boss, the only random part of this boss is what side of the screen that they move to every time they burrow underground. Oop. Everything else is dependent on how much damage they've taken. Oop. And speaking of damage taken, that was not what I wanted to have happen. So yeah, the bouncing ball that they throw out is dependent on how much damage they've taken when they start doing that windmilling thing. which I'm not attacking them when they do that because not only are they invincible, but also their hitbox gets really absurdly big for some reason. And it becomes very complicated to actually... It's very dangerous to approach them when they're about to do that. Like, kind of at all. Wow, okay. Just doing fantastically here.
I can talk so you can focus. Someone in chat made a good point. Another great Genesis classic that's kind of like a Sonic-like is Ristar, and Ristar also has a mole boss in the fire level. So that's a thing. It's definitely a thing. Also, Space Cow gave me this this sheet with a bunch of trivia, lore, and other fun facts that I can read out for when he is hyper-focused. Let's see here. It is made by Data East. As I like to call them, it's Data Vice, because that's how they pronounce their name. This is... I mean, that's how it pronounces it in, like, the NES ones, where it, like, you know, it, like, opens up as, like, Data Vice. It sounds exactly like that.
Amazing.
Good job.
Yes.
Oh man, we're in
Fortunately,
Hilltop Zone.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
Also, I think in that thing of lore, I believe, showing the last time I ran this game at a marathon, it says Aurora Borealis inside my Genesis at this time of year.
Oh my god, really? Yeah, that is us.
Which I do like I really like the parallax, the backgrounds and stuff like that. All of them are really, again, they're very nice. There's a bunch of really neat things in the background that you never notice while you're playing this game, because obviously you're focused on the foreground. Also, I don't know why, but this mountain is made out of ice cream cones. Oh man.
Tasty.
Oh
man, I could go. Oh, there's another.
There's the most disturbing animation in the game, I think, because every time I see that, I'm like, is Havoc bleeding?
And he's just got water in his pants.
Yeah, I dislike this animation a lot, and also interestingly, if you're on that little checkerboard section with this section, if you're in the middle of that animation, that interrupts. You're in hit stun for so long during that animation that the blocks will fall out from under you and you will die. And I believe that has to have been an intentional thing, because I don't know how you would do that and, you know, not know it. Mount Chester 2, with some very Final Fantasy sounding music here. I think I just say that because it's got this like arpeggiating thing going on. Also, it's got.
I like this track though a lot.
Yeah, this is called Sometime
Ooh,
Somewhere.
Blind jumps.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you were playing this before.
There's a lot of blind jumps. Also, here's the my favorite skip in the run. It saves the most time, and all you do is hold left. Oop. Let's not get hit by that boulder.
The boulder. God, these blind jumps.
Yeah, no, they're great. Oh yeah, also, this is an anime. So once we get to the end of these ceiling masters here, I gotta show off what happens when we get hit by these, because it is... Here. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this coward
Just
ham.
what I expected.
Yeah, you know. You get grabbed by the ceiling master, it turns you into a
Coward
robot.
ham.
Also, yeah.
Ham.
Also, yeah. Havoc is a seal. The only consumable items in this game that refill your health are chicken and ham. On TCRF, though, somebody found that there is a can of fish. But it's not used in the game. Anyway, this is Storm Eagle's dad. Unlike Storm Eagle,
kinda love
his
him.
dives
Oh,
are
music.
100% predictable. And for some reason, when he dies, our controls get locked. And then he turns out he was 6 birds in a trench coat.
I love how Havoc just scratches his head like, I didn't get that, but yay!
There it is. All right. So this is Frozen Palace. Frozen Palace is the only area in the game that has a global cycle. So there's this water. Every 5 seconds, it either freezes or melts. And
Is it
basically, if
completely
you
random, like which it will.
no, it's on.
It's
when
like
it's
on a
on,
cycle.
yeah, it is on a cycle. Every 5 seconds it freezes, and every 5 seconds after that it melts again.
Okay. So I got confused for a second.
And yeah, so with a very cycle-heavy thing like this, any minor mistake you make in this section will obviously cost you 5 seconds because there's points in the level where you need the ice to be there. Also, for some, occasionally you just get hit right there for no reason. It's some quirk in how Havoc's animation transitions from being so interestingly, like, it's not like, I think in Sonic, like, Sonic gets, like, scaled or something when he's going through the loops. In this one, Havoc has 3 distinct sets of sprites for running on a level plane and running up or downhill. And if you go down that hill too quickly, Havoc transitions sprites, like, too slowly, and you'll get hit. Oop, there we go. Now I gotta mash the keys there to get out of that.
We got a new animation, though.
Yeah, and also, how long you have to mash is dependent on difficulty, which, if we have any time after this run, which I don't think we will, but the demo screen, if you play it on higher difficulties, Havoc just freezes and never unfreezes, and then the demo ends. He just freezes, gets stuck in the ice, and then the demo fades to black.
This is what you must put up with when you play our game.
Yep.
You freeze and then nothing.
Ah, dang it, I was hoping I could get that. That was a trick that I originally thought was TAS only, and it turns out it's human viable, but it's human difficult? I don't know. Basically, you can bounce off those 2 flying squirrels and get to the boots early, which I haven't even mentioned the boots. The boots give Havoc a 30% speed boost. And if you die, you lose the boots. And fun fact, if you die at a boss, you restart at the boss. There are no boots anywhere in the boss arena. So if you die, you have to play the boss 30% slower.
Fun.
Yeah, so that makes, so yeah, you know, no pressure, just, you get 1 chance to do every boss, quickly. Which, I mean, admittedly, if you're dying on a boss, then you're probably not doing it quickly anymore. And there used to be a big jump I did here, where I bounced off that ghost, and then I realized it was faster to just run down the platforms and just kind of fall. Oop. Speaking of falling... Also, this is so the title to this particular BGM is just called Cheer Up. I don't know why.
That is bizarre.
Oh yeah, one fun thing here that I will not show because it requires me to take in a death. If you fall off of this particular, actually there you go. If you fall off that particular set of platforms, there's a bunch of pipes in the background that say "out."
Oh my goodness. Oh no, now you're 30% slower.
Yeah, this is going to make things a little complicated, especially since I don't know where to get the shoes in this section. So this part is particularly difficult because you cannot jump through these platforms. So you have to specifically jump around them. And if you don't do that, you bonk off the platform and immediately fall into the spikes and die. Anyway, here's Bubsy Sr.
Oh my god, I love him.
So his pattern is about the easiest in the game, but because he's kind of short and he moves very quickly, it's very easy to mess this fight up. Also, yeah, he throws a Geese Howard Rapukin for some reason.
I absolutely love him.
But like Geese Howard, he is
He's
too
like-
predictable.
Oh. Oh goodness.
And I
He's
think
like the Roadrunner mixed with Bubsy mixed with a greaser.
I
My
think in the
new
last
OC.
marathon I
Did I
ran
see
somebody. I think in the last marathon I ran somebody referred to him as Bubsy as a leather daddy.
Oh no! Okay, I don't like him anymore.
Oh man, and then Mount Bernardo, which also in the manual is referred to as Fort Bernardo for some reason, is a level that is about pits and things that will knock you into pits. And that's it. This level introduces bats that fall out of the top of the screen, match your exact screen position, and then start moving towards you. So you have to keep baiting these bats out, or otherwise kicking them preemptively, or you get anti-aired and immediately fall into spikes and die. Anyway, I'm gonna run under these goats, past this hedgehog, and between that ant, so I can kick these mice. And then there's these little rotating platforms here, which, you can always stand on the little hub of the platform, even when the rest of the platform's retracted. And that's Mount/Fort Bernardo 1. Now, Mount/Fort Bernardo 2. This is the part of the game that took, Smite, I believe, 3 hours to complete. Because this area is, again, pits and things that knock you into pits. Like, non-stop. All these red spikes you see on the floor and ceiling, they kill you instantly. So now, I'm gonna fall off this platform, and now we are surrounded on all sides by instant death red spikes. And there's a bat that, again, jumps out to meet your exact screen position to hit you into some spikes.
It is important to note that this is an arcade game, but it actually came out on the Genesis first, so I don't know why it's trying to take my quarters so bad.
Yeah.
It's being a little rude.
Also, it has infinite continues. Just continues start you at the beginning of the stage instead of at the checkpoint. Also, I have to take out all of the birds in this ring. In Frozen Palace, I can knock out a couple birds and then run in between them. These guys, though, if you go more than halfway past the bird ring, it changes direction.
Oh.
Which is, yeah, so the TAS, just, you know, jumps in between the birds because it's a TAS, but I don't know how to do that, so my only speed tech is to try to eliminate all the birds as fast as possible. I'm going to try to not get hit here as well, because we're going to come up on the most random boss in, the only really random boss in the game. And the reason that this stage took Smite about 3 hours to do. So, ladies, gentlemen, others, this is Dog Wizard.
Do you want me to read the notes on Dog Wizard so you can focus?
If you could, please, thank you.
Okay, so Dog Wizard, named by Smite, I believe.
Yes.
There's a lot of notes on this boss.
Well, we're at a point now, so
see here.
he drops a bunch of random rocks that are seeded by the ground dragon. And now we have this floating boulder section. You cannot hurt Dog Wizard while he's doing this floating boulder thing. This floating boulder thing takes 25 seconds.
Good music, though.
Yeah, no. It's like Megalovania. They knew you were going to get caught on this fight for a very long time, so they gave you something to listen to at least. And then he does this, his Kage Bunshin no Jutsu, but he always goes to the same place every single time, so I know which one is the real one to kick. And then, when he's on the left side of the screen, there is a safe spot on the right side of the screen. That rocks can either spawn in one slot that is 1 Havoc wide, or another slot that is 1 Havoc wide. It is the only part of this falling rock section that is reactable. At least to me. Maybe there's other people out there. If you would like to run this game, go ahead. I'm the world record holder, and you see how I'm doing at it. Maybe you could do better.
You haven't died yet. Space Cow gave me like I said, a document of notes, and the notes on Dog Wizard are a page and a half.
No, yeah, to understand Dog Wizard is to stare into the abyss.
You said that there's a section on your Discord that is just notes and talk about how to better deal with Dog Wizard.
Yeah, because I don't know how to deal with the randomness. Thanks to Dugong, I found out what seeds it. I found a manipulation I can do on the Ground Dragon boss, which is what seeds Dog Wizard. But that only locks Dog Wizard down to one of 3 patterns of random rocks, which I will not know until the rocks start dropping. So, it's a manipulation. It's not a particularly helpful manipulation. So, I have a bunch of RAM values associated with this. Anybody that is smarter than me, please help. I do not know. Also, check out Moonwalking Bubsy.
Please help. My run is dying. Oh my god, I love him! I love him more than the other one. I've decided.
I don't know why.
That one will definitely not betray me this time.
I don't know why he's moonwalking. He's the only one in the game that does that. Also, again, I said that Dog Wizard's the only random part of this. These boxes, they appear random. They are based entirely on, I think, your X position. So I'm able to manipulate them to jump off of, or otherwise just dodge. Which, talking about jumping off of, here is some YOLO tech. Yeet!
Whoop.
And we're through that section. Which,
Nice.
Normally there's a series of very treacherous platforms there that you have to navigate while also manipulating the box spawns. But you can also just jump over all of that. And hope you go. Oh yeah, normally I'd take an intentional death here, but I don't have to because I'm at full health. Wild. Oof, Anyway, we are approaching the final boss here very shortly, hopefully.
You're almost there. You got this.
Oh, baby. Alright. One more manipulation of boxes, and here again, for the final time, is Bernardo the Blackhearted. Now with the Emeralda.
And he can fly. And he knows Meteor. Oh my god, it is Final Fantasy.
So these are also totally scripted. So I've come up with a route to move in between them and also keep hitting him. He's not dead though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we get chunkier meatballs. Oops. Alright, this is the worst part. So this chain lightning, I might die here actually, because this chain lightning, it follows a grid on the screen that tracks Havoc. It moves slower than Havoc, but it also is... Yep, alright, I gotta take a game over because I cannot beat him without the shoes.
Oh
So,
no.
You get to see this level again. Feel free to let me know if we're approaching estimate. I have a save stat I can use to just get back to him immediately. I know we're running way late here. I'm gonna give this another college try because you need to be able to move you need that speed boost to be able to outrun the chain lightning. If you do not have the speed boost, you cannot outrun the chain lightning. You will die. Oh, baby.
You still have 10 minutes on the estimate. You should be fine.
Alrighty. Alright. So this is the final stage in the game. Nothing's wrong. Nothing is ruined.
Everything is fine. Nothing is ruined.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep quoting Homestar Runner until it's no longer funny, so I'm gonna keep quoting Homestar Runner.
You should keep quoting it eternally then. Right?
Exactly.
That's the youth are still into Homestar Runner, right?
How many Zoomers in chat know what the hell a Homestar Runner is?
Heck,
I was
Liz,
like,
you
come
said
on,
a swear.
Grandma, I know what Homestar Runner is. Sorry.
Hi, baby. Alright, come on.
I'm sad we didn't see
Oh,
Moonwalking
goodness,
Bubsy
alright.
again, but
Uh,
I understand.
well, this is unfortunate. Alright, I gotta figure out how to manipulate this, because, some shenanigans happened here. Actually, we might get this, oh, Moonwalking Bubsy despawned, actually.
No! Oh, he was like, I'm out of here. Yes, I will keep quoting Homestar Runner until morale improves.
So that's what normally happens. Normally I just get hit by a crate and damage boost back on the platform. There's also one place where you land perfectly safe and then you get hit by a box and die. Which, fortunately, I figured out how to avoid that at least. Anyway, we're very hurt, so I'm going to take an intentional death here because it is the fastest way to restore my health. The only other way is a ham that is on top of the mast in the last section leading up to Bernardo.
While Cal focuses on the level and the boss, I can read a few more of these fun facts, because there's some that we still haven't gotten to, because we had to start the run over. The story is about an anthropomorphic pirate seal named Havoc, or Lang in the Japanese version, and his young sidekick Tide, Land in the Japanese version, who we do not see in this game. A girl named Bridget, who has been captured that we're trying to save, who we do not see in this game. And an evil walrus pirate named Bernardo, Bernardo is what it says here, but I don't think that's correct. Bernardo is looking for Emeralda, a gem with powers that can cause whole armies to be toppled. So he's trying to get the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, as you do. He's even supersonic. Oh my god, he is supersonic. What? Come on, this game can't rip off Sonic anymore. Let's see here. Havoc and Tide discover Bridget unconscious at a beach. When she wakes up in a dwelling, she instructs Havoc to keep her and the map safe. After Bernardo's henchman kidnaps Bridget and Tide, Havoc sets off to rescue them. This was, quote, this was stolen from Wikipedia.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yay!
there's Tide and Bridget right there, tied up and on fire. It's fine though. Havoc saved them. And then one last defiant move, he jumps off the burning ship into Davy Jones' locker, which, it's surprising that a Sega Genesis game, has a sad ending like this. Oh, but what's that?
Are we gonna go supersonic? Oh, okay.
No, it creates a temporary bubble. Alright, and yeah, this is the true ending to High Seas Havoc. Again, I'd like to thank Fastest Furs for hosting this. I'd like to thank Liz for being my co-host here. If you're interested in running this game, you can check it out on speedrun.com. There is a link to the High Seas Havoc speedrunning Discord there. I currently have bounties for people who want to run normal mode and hard mode. All the changes in hard mode and extreme mode is how many hits you can take before you die. In hard mode, you can take 2 hits. In extreme, you can take 0.